All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Travis Achan on the ground. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. Now, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick, just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. Shuck to throw. It's complete. This is Olave. And we'll have him 4 and the 1st down as he's brought to a stop.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They go play action. It's Shuck. And he's going to be taken down back at the 39. DJ Luana. And after the play, it's 2nd down now and 17.
Offense's goals, pretty simple. Right, get those 1st downs, keep those chains moving. Defensively, your goal, knock them backwards. And those sacks, big, big key.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Running left, here's Achan. Escapes a defender. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He took all that talk of waving the white flag on 2nd down. Brock, he pushed that away. He said, get that flag out of here. Nearly got him the 1st down on that run.
I just love that call, too. I don't think coordinators do that enough. You think you got to throw your way out of it? Run that ball to get back on schedule.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. On play action, here's Shuck. Good strike downfield to Olave. And they get this down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Shuck's going to throw here. He's in trouble again, and he's going to go down. 2nd time on this opening series. Aiden Hutchinson. That is the 2nd time they've gotten to him already to open this game.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, puts a sack on the board.
Looks like a 9-yard gain, and they'll now have a much shorter 3rd and 5 coming up. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. Painful moment to break concentration. That forces 4th down.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. But that's one, as this game goes on, he's got hard. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it. Anytime you go on the road, if you can put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Exactly 1 minute to work with in this opening quarter. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, he drops and cuts to the right sideline. It's a foot race. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. They answer a field goal with 7 points, and they've got the lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. This play's a design run. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
On 2nd down, Chuck. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Tyreek Williams. And it's back to 10 now to go on 3rd down.
5 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 10.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it 3rd and 10. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Five men in the secondary for the Saints. Third down. Putting a receiver in motion. Third down run by Gibbs. He's going to be hauled to the ground with a first down. And so, Brock, give him 9 on that play.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So first down from the 41. Off play action, Goff. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Here's Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Bates' extra points is up and good. And lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Let's start this drive with Achane. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. They lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play action, Chuck. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Chuck looking to pass here. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he gets a 4 on that run. It's going to be 4th down awaiting them after the 2-minute warning.
It's now 4th down.
On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And the direct snap goes to the up end. He's going to go for it. And they pull it off. He gets them the first before being stopped.
It is, on paper, a riskier option than just lining your offense up to go for it on 4th and 1. But fake punts are always an option in this down and distance. And in this case, maybe lining up to punt got the defense to relax just enough to go and make it work.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Called down by Christian Izzian.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. No one's around. Massive hit. The ball is out. And the Lions have recovered it. That return loses a chunk, actually, but they still win the snap as they take it away on the fumble.
When you choose not to slide as a quarterback, that's what can happen. And those Predators feel that prey, and they go after. Not only do they want to hit the quarterback, to hit him and knock the ball out, that is just a worthy celebration on that sidelines.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Play action here with Goff. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Ooh, coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
The incompletion still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Coming right is Gibbs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Vernon Broughton making that play defensively.
That's some running over there, Kate, that's going to get some love from his coaches. Maybe some fist pounds, too. Nothing flashy. Just trust your keys, run behind your pads, and get what's there.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Goff. And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. On play action now. Chubb lost control of another one. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Hauled in by Olave, left side. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing, Chubb. Looking for an open. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. another timeout available. They could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
It's second down and goal.
Another chance at 6. It's second and goal. Chuck. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Smith able to put it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, and it gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Headed out right. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Second half begins with a bang. 34 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Goff setting the throw. Sends this to the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. Bates now for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And lead grows by 1. Has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Brown with a return here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw, Shuck. He almost throws this away on the first snap of the drive. Put it into harm's way. The pick is dropped, so they're going to see 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these. Really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Here's Shuck on 2nd. Here's a screen for Achane. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10 now from the 46. Back to throw. Shuck. And that hit pops the catch free. That's incomplete. Second down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Following the penalty, 5 yards to go here on second. Now Shuck to throw. To the outside, catch made by Olave. Racing down the left side. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, a 49-yard score. Smith's point after is good. They are back within a score here. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Goff off the play action. Lofts it deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets home. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Bates now for the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. They add another to their lead.
Saints 13.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Handoff running left. It's Achane. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that is going to give the Saints a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. They go play action. It's Shuck. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, that's really well said because, you could feel sometimes as a quarterback on drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy. That was pretty savvy of him to find an incompletion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw's just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
Dave, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
He fields it cleanly. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Now gone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 3 in front of him now after that completion got him 7. Looking to throw, Goff. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Finds his back, Achane. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Working on 2nd down. Shuck. That finds Vele on the out route. He's going to go out of bounds, give him about 15 before he did so. And that is going to be 1st down Saints.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And you just get the play off. It's caught right side by Johnson. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on second down. Here's A-Chain up the middle. They get in there for the stop. Damage limited to 8 yards. And it's going to be first down New Orleans. Working quickly here.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Saints.
Off the play action. Chuck. And he's going to go down. The Lions make the play. Ali McNeil. And that will now make it second and 20 to go.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Second down carry for A-Chain. Has a lane inside the 35. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5. Shuck looking to pass here. Forced out to his right. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Third and goal, defense in the dime with their backs against the wall. Shuck's going to throw here. Finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Complete to
Chris Olave. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a 1-score game. And it's up and good, and they've moved back within a possession here in this fourth quarter.
Lions 28, Saints 20. Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. There he goes, right sideline. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. A give, left side for Gibbs. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Throwing on second. Goff. Nowhere to go with it, and he's planted. They got him at the 16. Carl Granderson. And that's going to set up third and incredibly long.
It's now third down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a two-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Here's Gall. To the outside. He's got St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down. Normally, that would pick up the first. Not this time. Still have a lengthy fourth down ahead.
A gain of 15 yards.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. You needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Let's see what he can do on the return. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Setting up to pass. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this. Loses it again. The Lions get to it. They're able to take this fumble back inside the red zone.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So that brings up second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Good bit of running there, kicking that outside. This is going to be a gain of 8. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have third and 2.
That's a gain of 8.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he will have the Lions first down. They can start to celebrate now. This one's over.
It's a gain of 2. That's good. We're on Lions.
And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game.
Goal to go.
Just about done here. Only 9 seconds remaining. They're going to pass it here. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. That's Granderson again. And they need to regroup here, partner, ahead of this second and goal. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during